Hey rescuers, in this video I'd like to talk with you about the figure 8 retrace and how to use it as a single loop anchor. Lots of climbers will use a figure 8 follow through or a figure 8 retrace to attach the rope to their climbing harness, but at least in my neck of the woods, we don't see the figure 8 retrace utilized as a single loop anchor, and I think it works really well. It's simple. Uh, it doesn't take any additional equipment, and it's really easy to safety. Okay, so let's learn how to tie the figure 8 retrace single loop anchor, and then we'll talk about some characteristics of this anchor, some do's and don'ts. So I'm going to grab enough rope from the working end of my rope here so that I'll be able to tie the knot and have enough tail to wrap around my anchor and finish the knot here in front. So I've grabbed about 2 or 3 feet of the working end of the rope. I'm now going to tie my figure 8 knot. So I've got a bite here, and then I'm just going to twist it once, twist it twice, and then I'm going to pull the tail up and through that loop right there, and there is my figure 8 knot. So I'll now wrap this around my anchor and get my knot so it's sitting in front. So now that we have the knot positioned where we want, we'll retrace the tail end of the rope back through our original knot. And I recommend when you do this to keep the tail parallel and on top of the original knot. So you can see I'll go ahead and thread that through. You can see that, keeping it on top there. Finish this up. There we go. Now, before we snug the knot down, once again, I'm just going to position this so that the retrace is sitting on top of the first one, like so. And then you can see when I stress it, when I pull here, all the different strands, really tightening this up, I don't have any twists or crosses in the strands. You can feel that too if you run your fingers across. So that's just a expedient way of tying the knot. Okay, so now we're stressed and dressed here. I've got a 6-inch long tail per my local protocol. So here you have it, the figure 8 retrace or the figure 8 follow through, a great single loop anchor that provides a lot of strength. It's very simple and it's very easy to safety. And once again, no extra equipment needed. So most testing has shown the figure 8 retrace to be somewhere around 77% efficient. And of course, that's going to depend on the material and the diameter of the rope. So it's a really strong knot. Please note that this knot should only be loaded in one direction. You shouldn't pull the loop in a multi-directional fashion. Also, the testing has shown that there's no need for an overhand safety knot as long as you have an adequate tail of 6 inches or so, depending on your protocol. Additionally, consistent loading and unloading, or also known as cycling of this knot, won't unloosen the figure 8 retrace like it can some other knots like the ring bend or the bowline.